Are we going? Is it going? Aha! I can see myself. I am streaming live. Give that a minute. Just wait for the internet to catch up. There we go. Okay. Everything's looking good. That seems to be working fine. Nothing has screwed me over yet in terms of settings, other than not paying attention and walking into the monster. But that happens. That's almost a daily occurrence as far as playing video games in my house, goes. Anyway. Hi guys. Gray here. Welcome back. My mic's distorting a little already. My apologies, but should be all good. So, we're carrying right on from where we left off last time, which was dying horribly at the bottom of the ocean, because we're a monster machine thingy, and we can't swim. Which sucks, for obvious reasons. But, on the plus side, I can't remember the controls, so this should be very entertaining. But no, seriously, I'm looking for the map. We do have various places where we can go. Now, I don't know what these big red glowy things are for. I have no idea. But we're going to have a quick look in here. We'll probably spend about 5, maybe 10 minutes exploring it. And if I keep buggering it up, then we're just going to sod off and do something else. That doesn't involve me dying again and again for your amusement. So, hopefully that'll be fine. There we go. Beat these guys up. Oh, cool. You can keep hitting the boomerang all over the place. Not that it helps me much. Because, I'm an idiot. Alright, can I jump over all of them without dying? I can jump all... Oh, barely. Thank God we've managed to avoid the dreaded beeping sound. But not for long. Right, oh, bollocks! Go away! There it is, my nemesis. Oh, my one true foe. There you go, screw you, hippie. Please go away. I don't want that beeping on my conscience, it terrifies me. Whatever, we're off exploring. So, yeah, I can't remember exactly what we were doing. I think we were wandering along here, hoping that we didn't get murdered. Pretty much describes me in every game, honestly. We're okay. Right, I don't know what to do with that thing. You sneaky bugger. That took like a minute? 2 minutes, whatever. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh yeah, there's my stats. It says 1 viewer. You're probably a bot, though. Not that I mind. Hi, bot. Nice to meet you. Oh, nearly twatted myself on the way in, but that is fine. Right, so. Oh, I can toggle the flashlight on and off. Or can I just toggle it and it kind of ignores me and does its own thing anyway? Just beat everything up. There we go. Haha, hell yeah, we did it. Like I say, we'll just bugger about for about 10 minutes, see what we can find or not find or whatever. I'm sure that red thing in the bottom right corner there was something. I don't know for sure. I've got no evidence to base my hypothesis on, but still. Oh, it makes me feel good to make the monster run away, I've got to say. Ah, so I can bugger them up. Good. I know where to run now. I think I'll just kill everything in sight as kind of preemptive vengeance against the things that will, kill me on sight constantly. Why can't I throw it downwards? Well, oh, never mind. This is working, it's fine. Oh, it was working fairly well. I ballsed it up. Kind of. Now, how the hell do I get through there? Is there anything else around here? I can't remember how much of this I explored. I mean, evidently I explored quite a bit of it because, the map's all filled in. But, come on, can I sneak through? That fish can get through. What we need here is Echo the Dolphin to help. But I was never any good at that game. I never played it. It was all about Sonic back in the day, as I'm sure you can all agree. Okay, we're good. Oh, we're in a new area. Holy crap. Ah! Boss! It's the big bad baddie. Keep my eyes out for him. Just waiting for him to, or her, or it, or whatever it wants to call itself. No. Nothing. Right. Kill this thing before it kills me. Ah, I knew it! I fucking knew it! I knew you were coming! Alright. So I just got to kind of maneuver around him for now. That sounds like a plan. Alright, is there anything here? Anything cool? Anything? Just anything, really. Aww. Did I balls up? Been here, haven't I? Go away! Go! Wait, what? Where am I? Did I, like, loop round? I think I looped round. Interesting. No, wait, that other thing. Annoying! Alright, I guess we go over then. Cool. Wow, this saves some time. Alright then. No, you're a very bad fish. I have no idea what to call you. Right. Okay. Duck. Hide. It's every man, woman, or fish for themselves. I can't even begin to kill you, can I? No. Just checking. Fuck. He is blocking my path. Ow! So his steam hurts too. Got it. You're reducing me to babbling noises I don't approve of. I'm normally fairly eloquent for a crappy gamer. Right, okay, we're good. We're moving on somewhere. I don't know if it's somewhere we want to be, but that looks nice. What was that? What did that do? What? Ah! Oh, fuck you, mate. What a dick punch. I don't see a way up there. Oh, I felt that one right down in the you-know-where. Whoa. You're more of an annoyance now than a scary monster, I've got to say. But the fact that he doesn't want me to go exactly where I'm trying to go makes me want to go there even more. So that's what we'll do. I was busy scratching my face. I buggered it up. And I buggered it up again. Drink. Refresh, then kill. My god. He's being a dick so far. Alright. Let's take our time. I've got a few minutes left on this time limit I've given myself. And we are exploring new map very slowly. But we are definitely doing it. So I can't complain too much. Can I jump up there? I can. Awesome. So, is there anything else cool around here worth nabbing? Or is this just the way back out? Yeah, that's the way I came in. I don't really care for that at the moment. That's fine. Let us away. Right, I want to move quick this time. I don't want to get stuck. Oh. I mean, I didn't get stuck. I guess that's good. I have no idea what the hell this thing's for, though, up here. Like, that's real trippy. What does it do? What do you do? I guess it's a mystery that shall never be answered. Well, you know, not at least until the third stream of this game. Ah. Nope. Alright, I gotta follow it down. Just, you know, so I can stay out of the way of its face. 'Cause you're ugly. Okay. The hell? What's that? What I get? Ooh. Is it another Mega Man Zero thing? Ooh! Is it MP? Gud An-Na. You explode with a shockwave that shakes the earth. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, do I have to? I don't want to explode. Gud An-Na. How do I do that? R and down. Oh, press that. Eesh. That does minimal damage. That's not too bad. I guess I use it for these. Nice. Okay. Cool. Sweet. It's more useful than the crappy flashlight. But my poor HP. Why is it not doing anything to it? I don't think it is. I think if I use it responsibly, it doesn't bugger up my HP. Whereas if I do it like over here, just on a whim, you know, showing off for all of you on Twitch. Oh, one of you. Holy crap, there's 2 people now. A bot and probably another bot. Hi, other bot. You might be a person, though. Who knows? Just recharging. Could probably do with it. There we go. I am maxed out, you know, in MP. Or whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it MP. Screw it. The RPG player and me. Just, that's what I'm going to do. And no one can stop me. So, we'll have another quick route round down here in the place that keeps murdering me horribly, because why not? It's kind of funny on occasion. And we'll see if we can find a place that I can blow up. That would be really nice. Here we go. Creepy, creepy monster. Alright, ignore the fishies. We can't catch him, we can't eat him. We're some sort of robot. Ah, OldJoelGaming. Sup, Gray? I'm defo not a bot. Are you sure? Because, like, sounds like something a bot might say. But you're probably not. You seem nice. Either way, you seem lovely. So we're all good. Ah! I'm getting killed. Ugh. There we go. We're good. Oh, thank God. We stopped the beeping. Can't stand that fucking beeping. I really can't. Right. I guess we're moving on-ish. I don't know how to get through there. I'm going to try blowing myself up randomly, and if I die horribly, then I'll just blame the fish. Screw it. There we go. Nothing. Nada. What about... Oh. That was almost skillful. Very basic skillful, but, you know, I have a rather low bar for these kinds of things. Glad to catch your stream. Ah, cheers, OldJoelGaming. I really appreciate that. It's nice to be streaming again. I did try, what was it, 2 years ago to start getting into streaming. And life got surprisingly busy considering there was a... I don't know if I can even say it, but you know what happened 2 years ago, right? And yeah, just I couldn't get on with it, unfortunately. That guy's buggered off. Fine. Let's blow up here. But I'm back at it now, hoping to do it weekly and hoping at some point to improve that to twice a week. But, you know, I'll set myself the low target for now and we'll build momentum from there. Yeah. Yes, well, maybe once a week is fine because there's only so much murdering myself brutally, impaling myself on weird robot enemies that I can tolerate in one go. Oh, well. Right, another quick look. And I know I keep saying that, alright? They are all quick looks. They're lots of individual little looks separated by brutal deaths. So, you know, I'm not just making it all up. Ha, hell yeah. Right then. Oh, monster. Here we are. Oh. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's exactly what someone would say immediately before they die horribly through, you know, definite fault of their own. Oh. No. Just no, monster. You behave. It's a horsey. A seahorsey. No. No. I'll have to work on the jokes. Okay, right. Something up there, and now I've looked at it, and there's nothing. Hooray. Oh my god. Right. Up. Up, damn you. I think there's an exit over here. Woo! That was almost like a secret. And I see the weird arm robot. You bastard! I saw you coming and everything. Ah. OldJoelGaming. I haven't streamed for ages. I think the last game I streamed was FF10. Kick-ass game to stream, to be fair, mate. Lovely game. It's fun to play multiplayer as well, funny enough. I used to do that with my brothers, just like, you know, share the pad. Well, one of my brothers. The other one got, like, kind of hooked on FF8 and just refused to try anything else. But yeah, FF10's fun like that. Because it's turn-based, you know? You just chill, take your time, pack of Doritos, grab a beer, and life is good. Maybe I should stream FF10 at some point. And there's so many Final Fantasies that I've got to check out and get on with, to be fair. I'm looking forward to 16. I haven't checked it out fully yet, but just the fact that there's another one coming out, that's enough to get me excited. And we're off. We actually found a thing, like a secret, properly. I'm amazed. That almost looked deliberately skillful. I don't know where that come from. Is there anything else around here worth looking at? How'd your FF10 stream go back when you did, anyway? Did you finish? I hope you did. Right then. Let's dodge all the weird monsters. Let's go check out the weird... No. Little bell end. Let's go check out the red glowy thing, see if there's anything I can do about them now. And then... I don't know. Cry, maybe? Maybe. I'm gonna try blowing it up a little bit, see if it does anything. Right, so you not do anything. And blow up. Boom. Nothing. Fine. Have it your own damn way. And yeah, there's bugger all here, so I'm better off just heading out. Ooh, OldJoelGaming. Yeah, it's great, but the PC version has some problems. The FMVs make the screen go green. Oh my god. Oh dear. Is that like the Steam version or something like that? I can't remember. There's so many different versions of all the Final Fantasies now. And I've not long gotten over just like emulating everything, you know what I mean? You can do a lot with emulation, to be fair, with upscaling and such. Like, who needs Steam? Ah! But now, some of them look really cool with the upscale textures and stuff in like the remakes and things. Well, remakes, remasters, you know. You can't really call them remakes now. Because, you know, FF7 set the bar pretty high, and I've still got to play that game properly. Me and my best friend Jess, we tried recording it at the start of the year and just... start of last year, sorry. And I've still got the files. We did like 3 parts, but I don't know why. I haven't, just haven't gotten around to carrying on with it. I don't know why. Ooh. Right, let's get out of here. I think I've had enough time under the water. Up we go. And we're kind of out of here, but there's a lot that I could explore up there. I don't need to be able to jump real high. Oh, I shouldn't do this. But I'm gonna. Let's have a quick look. Alright, that thing doesn't hit me. It's just his ugly face. Good to know. I'll bear that in mind when I come back to kill the bastard. Hopefully I can. Oh, might as well let him kill me. I'll get my health back that way, you know what I mean? And now I'm stuck. Oh, bell end. There we go. We're not that stuck. Spiritually stuck, I guess. No, can you not climb that? Come on. I can't really, can I? No, it's out of reach. Just kill me. There we go. I love emulation. Ha! I was playing Dark Chronicle the other day. It looks really nice. Oh, mate. Oh, Dark Chronicle. I think I know that one. If that's the one I'm thinking of. I really want to check that out. But then I might be confusing it with Dark Cloud, the PS2. I'm not sure. I've got so many games I want to play. It's tricky to keep track. Oh, bugger. Right. Let's check the map once again. So, there's a lot down there I can check out. But I don't really see any ledges up, so I think we're just gonna bugger off. Like, I think I've tortured myself down here under the sea. Like, Sebastian lied in his song, alright? It is not lovely under the sea. Things are definitely not better down where it's wetter. So I want to get out of here. Here we go. Yeah, Dark Chronicle. Which one was that again, man? It definitely rings a bell. I'm sure I must have heard of it. Oh, I don't know. Like I say, too many games fill my brain that I want to get on and check out. And which way is the best way to go? I haven't explored the left. I'll explore the left real quick, and then we'll bugger off back the way we came, you know, that way. Like, not back underwater. I just went on a giant tirade about, you know, being sick of the water, so that would be silly. Just go this way briefly. Away from you. What do you do? You look interesting. I don't think you do anything. Right. Ah! Oh my god! Didn't expect him to have, like, you know, water-to-land missiles. I'll just keep wandering. So it makes me stop. Dark Chronicles, the second one. Ah, yeah. That's it. In the USA, it's just called Dark Cloud 2. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the only problem with emulating, isn't it? Like, you find all the different regions of it and you get confused because sometimes, for no real reason, they just name them drastically different things. It's weird. But yeah, I've been meaning to play those because it's got like city, you know, town building elements to it, doesn't it? It just sounds and looks lovely. I think I was by level 5 as well, wasn't it? Which, fucking love their games. Rogue Galaxy, Dragon Quest 8, my god. Those are some bangers, man. Those are awesome games. Right, I don't think I can go anywhere here yet. So, yeah, we go back the other way. Oh, honestly, that's part of why I'm starting to do streaming. Because obviously I focus on the YouTube stuff. But, streaming, you just kind of can get through more games. And I've got so many that I want to get through that I can't quite fit into the YouTube channel. And especially with trying to, like, you know, play some more up-to-date stuff and things like that. It's just... streaming just seems to kill a lot of birds with very few stones. Hence why I'm playing Axiom Verge 2, because I didn't manage to play that when it come out, and I've been waiting for this game for so long, seriously. There's a bunch of others as well, but yeah. OldJoelGaming. Yeah, the town building stuff is cool. Yeah, it looks it. Run! Run from the stupid drone! There we go. Okay. Uh-oh. It's not okay. It really wasn't. Please don't send me... No, not back under the sea! This is where I live now. Am I stuck here? Ugh. We'll get out. We'll be fine. Right. So, should I save? I haven't saved for a while. Does it auto-save? Doesn't matter now. Oh well. Here we go. Right then. Go away, you. No one likes you. That's why you live underwater. There we go. And we'll kill this guy before he becomes a threat. There we go. And we're off. Full health. We're free. Ah! Do not take your hands off the pad. Never played Axiom Verge, but I think I recognize the name. Yeah, I remember I asked someone on my YouTube channel back in the day, because I was playing like a couple of kind of retro-ish games. And I just asked one of them, like, yeah, what stuff do you recommend? And he said, oh, Axiom Verge, which I'd never heard of. And then I checked it out. I thought, looks fucking awesome. You know, it's proper, obviously, it's a Metroidvania game. But yeah, it's like Metroid and Castlevania, which are games I never really explored too much growing up. But I did play them on and off, and they were pretty cool. Like, I think my main experience with Metroid was Metroid Fusion on the Game Boy Advance, which, you know, every kid played if they had a Game Boy Advance back in the day. And Metroid Prime, which I got to the end of, and then just didn't finish the last boss. For, like, no reason. I haven't played it since. I don't know why. Right, read this, then I'll get back to my rant. Dear Ernest, I know you will probably never have the chance to read this, but I'm writing for my own sanity. I'm happy here. Looking back, it's hard to believe I ever worried so much about all the bullshit of the real world. Work, rent, taxes, the stupid rat race. Oh, we're getting some social commentary here. It was hard at first, but now I'm actually glad they destroyed the stupid freight elevator. You don't think the Antarctic job paid enough, and probably by now you're thinking you were right. But what you never will understand is that whether or not I ever see home again, the decision was still mine, and that alone makes it worth it to me. Augusta. Or Augusta, I don't know. Well, you tell him, man. Or girl. Person. Machine. Cyber elf. Maybe. I don't know. OldJoelGaming. Oh man, I love Metroid. Yeah, they're great games. I've never found the time for them. Because as a kid, I didn't really have the temperament to sit and, like, explore and figure it out. And you did need to do quite a bit of exploring and thinking, and I just didn't have that in me.
Did you stumble upon our special freight elevator?
I should check them out soon.
It's a gift that keeps giving.
Again, too many games.
One-way ticket, unfortunately. Seems we're still trapped here a while.
That's a shame.
Trapped where exactly? The locals, the Sajiga, called this place Kian-Gur. It's a different universe from Earth.
Alright then.
Dr. Hammond built the portal here, but was afraid what would happen if anyone found out. She discovered a whole alternate world, then kept it a secret. Why?
'Cause the man, that's why.
Unfortunately, she disappeared years ago, so we can't ask her. And it turns out the locals, or their machines, I guess, didn't really like us poking around. Not many of us survived. Please tell me you're working on a way to get back home. Not me specifically, I'm just an archaeologist. But the
not my department, mate.
Warren is up at the observatory trying to build portal going back.
Cool.
Where is that? Only at the top of the mountain just ahead.
Alright, I guess we're climbing then.
We've got to be honest. We've tried 100 different ways to get back, and nothing works. Be prepared, I'm Indra Chaudhary. I'll reverse engineer and build a portal myself if I have to.
Ooh, you go, girl.
Maybe I should be more optimistic. It's just hard with everyone gone. My name's Malka, by the way. Nice to see a new face around here.
Well, kind of. We haven't got a face. I guess she means, you know, just an expression, but whatever. Okay, well, you had a lot to say.
It's funny.
You still do?
They
Jesus
look
Christ,
like
okay.
They came from ancient Mesopotamia, but according to radiocarbon dating, these are a few hundred years newer. So it's convergent evolution? How improbable is that? Dr. Hammond knew what was going on, but she's probably long dead.
That's not very optimistic. You're not doing well at practicing that, are you? Oh, OldJoelGaming. First one I played was Prime 1 on my GameCube. Yeah, it was a lot of our introductions to the Metroid series, wasn't it? It was good. That was a solid, nice game. The GameCube was awesome all around. Had fantastic games on it. So here we go. Companies lay off thousands, turn profit. As millions are plunging into poverty, the economic crisis has nevertheless surfaced a clear winner. Big business. Boy, that's touching a recent nerve, isn't it, with the bloody cost of living crisis? But okay, let's try to avoid getting serious here. Despite collectively cutting more than 300,000 workers, 47 of the top 50 public traded companies posted a profit this quarter. Either we eliminate 10% this year or 100% next year, said CEO Indra. Oh, that's us. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Are we the baddie? I mean, we blatantly are, but whatever. If you played the first game, mate, and you know how that plot went, we're definitely the bad guy, but not going to spoil it. So, seemingly tone deaf to the plight of thousands of Globe 3 employees laid off since the onset of the crisis in 2043. Her company raked in profits of $232 billion since then. Whew! Wow, so you're an asshole, but you're rich. I guess you can go to bed on your pile of money, but it's probably not worth much here, and that's probably the message of the piece. Oh well, let's have a look. Oh, is that a money bag? Oh, please. Apparently we like money. What have I got? Rah! Allows you to charge up melee weapon attacks. Hold down the attack button. Oh, sweetness! Very Mega Man. Ooh, I saw your Paranoid cover on YouTube. Man, that was sick. Oh, is that the guitar one or the vocal one? I thought they both come out okay.
Who are you? Running out
I'll read this quickly, I'll get back to you. Hold on.
Go to damn. These old ensembles had to be preloaded with all the memory they would ever use. They must have already used up every last byte.
Poor thing. Yeah, you saw the Paranoid cover. I appreciate that, man. Thanks very much. I'm trying to get into doing more music content on the channel, because I've got a lot that I want to do. And I've definitely got to practice my mixing skills. But I thought, you know, for a first crack at doing something, like, quickly, and knocking it out, and not overthinking it too much, it come out okay. You know? Doing a vocal cover was fun, though, because we've had that flu going around here in Britain. And man, it's still lingering, even though that was over Christmas. Just the cough's not going anywhere yet. It's mostly healed, but I still feel it on the edges of my vocal folds, you know? So I was pleased that it come out pretty good, and I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for saying so. It's very kind of you. So, Hammond Corp posts record losses. The Hammond Corp lost a record $57 billion in the fiscal year ending in March. The company announced today. It was the 5th straight year the company finished with a loss. A restructuring plan was announced with CEO Elizabeth Hammond promising to cut the volume of Ansibles produced. The beleaguered, I can't read that in that font, I don't know why, executive has been criticized in recent years of being out of touch when discussing her future vision of the technology, often focusing on unrelated projects such as the $5 billion government contract to support research at Jones Station, Antarctica. And here we are. Cool stuff. Let's have a look. I saw both. You nailed that Iommi guitar solo. Oh, thank you very much, man. That's very kind of you. It's one of the first, like, proper rock solos that I learned. But, so I've played it for years. But, recently, you know, we're doing the YouTube-y stuff and things like that and trying to do covers. I always have a thing in my head that I need to transcribe the whole arrangement first and write that up, you know, get it arranged fully, because it just makes recording a ton easier, honestly. And so there was a couple little bits that I realized I played a little wrong, but I think I got them about right on that recording. I aim for about 95% accuracy, because seriously, when you're, like, figuring out parts and tracking it up, it takes hours and hours of extra time to go for like 100% accuracy. because you can never pick everything out from a mix, because, you know, a lot of stuff, not so much with those old 70s style songs, but most rock songs and things like that, there's millions of layers of stuff buried in the mix. So it just takes hours and hours of work to get it like 100% perfect, and it just saves time to just get it roughly done. But no, I thought that one was pretty accurate. I'm glad you liked it, man. It's really kind of you. I'm not sure what I'm doing next. Possibly some Def Leppard or something, because I've got a few of their songs already tracked up. And that'd be fun to do, because that'll give me a chance to practice, like, mixing the backing vocals and stuff like that, which is, you know, big thing I'm into. And that's pretty much my whole kick this year, is just get on with things, start gradually improving my skills in terms of, like, getting on with social media stuff, YouTube, streaming, you know. Yeah, it's going to be a good year. I'm really glad you liked it. Thank you very much for the feedback. Alright, can I go through here? No, I can't. I'm too big. Big bone. A strong lady. Have you ever seen the video concert of Sabbath in Paris, 1970? I think it's still on YouTube. No, I haven't checked it out, funny enough. I'm quite a bit of a Sabbath fan, but I've never checked out too many of their live performances. But yeah, I'll have to give it a look for sure. I'm sure they've got some other tunes worth covering. Die. Die, you bastard. Oh well, sends me back up here anyway. No, I haven't checked that one out. I mean, I'm sure I've seen bits, but never like a whole live show. Which is weird, because they're like the fundamental metal band out there. You figure I would have checked that out. I think I was always more into the 80s stuff, you know, and that occupied most of my time in terms of, like, you know, learning guitar and stuff like that. There's always more Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, and Van Halen for me. War Pigs is incredible on that concert. I'll definitely have to give it a look, mate. Thanks very much. No? Oh, that didn't work. Ooh, whoops. We're fine. We're fine. We'll have to check it out for sure. I'm very open to, like, you know, song suggestions and stuff like that. If people want to suggest covers for me to look at, I'm well down with that. Did I go in here? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. I did. There's bugger all here now. What? Right. We go this way then. Monsters? What the hell's that do? I don't know. Up we go. Yeah, I always liked Iron Man growing up, you know, most people do. And not just like the one main riff, like the whole damn song's really, really nice. Like, especially in terms of like the drumming and the rhythm section. There's a lot of surprising nuance going on there, you know? Considering that, you know, those songs would be what? More than 50 years old now? Really trippy, like half a century ago. And they still hold up. They're still fucking awesome. That's why I did Paranoid, because it's just such a nice, you know, to start with, because in terms of like mixing it, or recording it, or playing the guitar parts, or singing it, it's just such a straight, bare bones, solid rock song, you know? Or early heavy metal song, you know, whatever you want to call it. It's just so straightforward. Like, you find the melody is the same as the riff, basically, and, you know, it's just classic. Oh, bugger. Boy, this is a bit Space Invaders here, this bit. I'll get him. Fairies wear boots. Yeah, trippy one, that. Ugh. Oh my god. Yeah, Warpigs was doing the rounds on like TikTok and all that not too long ago, wasn't it? How was it? That dude that sings like Jack Black. Can't remember his name. Fantastic singer. He's just going around. Generals gather in their masses. That one. Don't want to go too loud. I'll blow the bloody mic out, but yeah. Just like witches at Black Masters. Something like that. Yeah. Fun song. There we go. Die. Die quicker than that. We're good. I'm sure I can use those red things for something, but I don't have the gear to use those harvested parts yet. So we're just going to wander on and explore. That's all we're doing at the moment is just exploring around, trying to maximize our options, so that we know where we've got to go later on when we get new items. Let's see. Ah! Oh, you sneaky sod. Alright. Nothing. So we can clearly do some version of the morph ball at some stage. I mean, those things are kind of hinting at that, aren't they? Oh! Oh, I can jump up here. Cool. I'll be careful not to get killed. Planet Caravan's a real trippy tune. Most of Sabbath's were, to be fair. You can still hear the, like, 60s hippie type influence on it, even though they were kind of, you know, we're not doing that type thing. Reading Ozzy Osbourne's autobiography was really interesting on that front, because they said, just, yeah, if you were a working class lad in a pub, you know, in like the 60s or early 70s and that, and you went in and you heard some fucking hippie with flowers in his hair singing about loving each other and stuff, it's just like, no thanks. And that influenced a lot of their music, like the darker side of it that they wrote, which is pretty cool. I relate. But yeah, you still hear that kind of 60s, you know, psychedelic vibe in places with Sabbath. Especially with Geezer Butler's lyrics, you know. He was a trippy fella. Die. How many hits do they take with this? Fucking 7 or so, isn't it? 8. Ugh. Can I be bothered? No. Move on. It's not like I'm getting experience points or something for killing these guys, is it? No RPG. Ow, that was a mine. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I should go back and listen to some Sabbath. It's been a while since I just sat and listened to like an album of music. I should probably chuck that into like my routine I'm trying to develop for getting on with everything. Just have some actual sit and listen to music time, you know? Yeah, that'd be fun. Grab a nice book, you know? Do it on stream, sit and chat with people while I do. Sit and read and just, you know, have a whiskey or something. That sounds bloody delightful, actually. I'll make a note of that later. Because you got that on Twitch, haven't you? Like, just chat or whatever it's called. Not that I've checked it out particularly. I'm still getting used to streaming, alright? I'm only 100 years out of date. Can I get up there? No, I cannot. I can't jump high enough. Man. Does this thing move? Do you want to move? No. No. Huh. Right, map. I don't really want to go all the way back down, do I? We got a bit more to explore here, so we'll do that before heading back. What other music you into, mate? Sabbath's obviously a classic. Badass stuff. I'm guessing Priest, maybe? They don't quite have the trippiness to them. They were a bit more straightforward. They're the prototype metal band. They really are. I think Rob Halford still sounds pretty kick-ass for 70-odd. Like, his voice hasn't degraded much overall. He sounds like a weird elf, don't get me wrong. But he's always sounded like that live, so, you know. Oh, what's that thing? They're big and scary and weird. Ooh, found a thing. Heretic's Tablet. The exalted Lamassu, our lord, has given us the divine plans of the ancient kings. The blacksmiths have cast weapons of great terror, powered by the strength of the fire. We may have built these for use against the fearsome Udug, but have only been able to test them on our enemies in neighboring Irikar. Okay, all the names are going to bugger me up. Still, fear it's not long before Irikar, 2 masters the forbidden knowledge, and then what? Will the Udug arrive to find us at each other's throats? One wonders then, what? Tablet breaks off here. Led Zeppelin, Van Halen for sure. Oh, that's cool, man. Zeppelin, obviously massive band, but I've never checked them out too much. I just couldn't get into it that much. I think a lot of it is when I was getting into rock and metal and things like that. This was kind of around the time of like LimeWire and stuff. And you could find a lot of random bootlegs and things. And for me as a singer, the big thing was finding bands where the singer really nailed it live. And Plant, as legendary as the singer he is, he didn't really hit his high notes properly live. So that kind of, I think that caused me to just drift away from Zeppelin a bit. Even though they're a legendary band and their influence cannot be overstated, you know. They're just awesome. But Van Halen, I fucking love Van Halen. Took me a little while to come to appreciate them because, like, growing up, starting to get into guitar, I was like, oh yeah, Van Halen, blaring, super, like, heavy, you know, metal rock band type thing. And then you listen to Van Halen 1 and it's, like, kind of pleasant compared to what you'd expect. And at 14, I didn't quite resonate with that. It took me a little while, but then obviously you start learning guitar, you come back to it, it's like, whoa, there's a shitload going on here, you know? And then vocally with Sammy Hagar in the picture. Like, David Lee Roth's an interesting vocalist, but Hagar was always my thing. So go on then, which one do you prefer? Van Halen or Van Hagar? Let me know. Very different bands. They're almost 2 different bands. Yeah, Plant's voice went by 72. Yeah, it didn't last long in its prime, did it? Like every version of rock and roll you hear, he's not hitting the bloody high C's. He's like doing the A below, and it just sounds weird. It's just odd to my ears. I don't like it when singers don't hit their notes properly, you know? And I think a lot of that is because when I started singing, like, I wanted to be able to do rock singing and that kind of thing, and trust me, I fucking couldn't. I really couldn't. I sounded like a weird version of the guy from Blink-182 with the whiny, thin voice, but with no testicles. That's what I sounded like for, like, 5 years. It sucked. So I think I've got a big stick up my ass about listening to singers that, like, can really deliver live, you know what I mean? And one of the first rock bands I got into was Bon Jovi, because this was back in, like, Kerrang's day, you know? And so Living on a Prayer and stuff like that, you know, all those kinds of videos they were on. So checked out Bon Jovi, and fucking hell, I never heard a performance from him where he actually hit his notes properly. That man has an incredible reputation for being an insane, wide-range singer when he just never brought it live. He's pretty good in the 90s, I'll give him that. He's pretty consistent there. But yeah. But then I listen to, like, Def Leppard, where, yeah, back in the day, every high note was there. So that's kind of my benchmark that I go by when listening to singers. I like singers that don't leave off every bloody high note. I like the songs to sound like they were when they recorded them, you know? You prefer Diamond Dave? Yeah, that's fair. I'll give it to him. Eddie plays better when Diamond Dave's around, alright? Even their last tour, and I'm so sad I didn't go see him. But the clips on YouTube, fucking hell, Eddie played like he was 20 again, you know what I mean? Just that oomph was there. Even there's like an old settled man with his son on the stage with him, so he's all kind of, you know, more pipe and slippers type vibe from him a little bit than when he was younger, but his playing was ferocious, man. He plays better with Dave about, for sure. Which is funny, because Hagar's a great guitar player. You figure it would... I don't know, it's weird. It's really odd. And for sure, the edge and the oomph that the songs have, it's very different with Diamond Dave. They're a lot more guitar-based, which is, you know, if you're looking for a rock band, which is what you probably are looking for if you listen to Van Halen, it's fantastic. But I really did like the direction they went in with the arranging and the keyboard sounds and stuff like that. I really did like that with Hagar. They wrote some fantastic songs with him. They really did. Right, where am I going? Because I think I've explored a lot here. And I think it might be time to wander all the way back. Not under the sea. I want to be very clear about that. But, you know, somewhere else. What I find really funny with David Lee Roth as well is that technically, now only technically, not musically or artistically, his singing voice has gotten a lot stronger as he's gotten older. Like, his vocal range has obviously improved, but the problem is, he insists on singing everything up a third or a fifth. And that old Van Halen material doesn't sound right like that, especially the way he kind of uses it. So everything just kind of comes out squeaky and weird. But his voice is actually in really good shape. I think, anyway, when I listen to him. I think his voice has technically improved quite a bit. It's just, he sings weirdly with it. Don't get it. And Hagar's still really good. You know, I've got to give it to him. His voice has come down a couple of notches, but he is 70. And it's only a couple of notches. Like, he still sounds really fucking good, in my opinion. And I love hearing that, because, you know, I'm like in my early 30s, and I'm only just starting to get my voice to a point that I'm actually able to sing kind of how I want to be able to sing. It took like 16 years, you know what I mean? Long fucking time to wait. So yeah, it fills me with a lot of hope that I might have a good 40 years in me at it, you know what I mean? Hagar seems like a cool dude, yeah. I mean, the guy, like, you know, on a whim, made, like, tons more money from selling bloody tequila than he did from all the stuff he did with rock music. And he did bloody good as a rock star, you know what I mean? He's a fucking boss. I thought that was pretty cool. He seems to be really chilled and just settled and enjoying life now as well, which is really nice. It's just cool to see. Such a shame that him and Eddie didn't manage to sort things out and, like, play together a bit again before, you know, Eddie passed away. I've still been meaning to do a video about, you know, Eddie Van Halen's passing. Might as well do it now, actually, while I'm streaming, you know? Said that funny. But yeah, I remember when he passed, I was in band practice, funny enough, and I was playing the keyboard in that one. And the next song on the list to practice was Jump. So I just set the patch up, hit the first chord, and the lead singers went, whoa, Eddie Van Halen's died. And we all went quiet. We, like, basically had 2 minutes of silence. It was really trippy, but the influence of that guy, he can't be fucking understated. Like, you listen to Eruption, even now, you know, and we're talking, what? It's 45 years old, almost. It's that kind of time frame, you know? It was 78, so yeah, I think it's 45 years. And it's still, like, more or less everything about modern rock guitar, you can hear there. You know, not everything. You know, obviously he wasn't full-blown with the sweep picking and that kind of more metal stuff that's come since, but most of it is there already. No one's topped it in like 50 fucking years. So yeah, it was really sad when he passed away, and I will be doing a video on it somewhere, even though it's like 2 or 3 years late now, because I can't overstate the influence that guy had on me as a musician, and how a lot of that bled through to how I think as a person in life outside of music as well. It's always tough when you become the new singer of an already successful band. Yeah, I think Hagar got a lot of flack for the change in direction, which really didn't have much to do with him. I mean, if you listen to his solo stuff, you know, like when he was with Montrose and stuff like that, it's just, yeah, that's that classic rock, early Van Halen type vibe. You know, which they were, funny enough, you know, kind of imitating the sound of, you know, like Rock Candy, Montrose, and things like that. So yeah, he got a lot of flack that he didn't deserve. The change in musical direction was definitely Eddie. RayFlux. Hello, seems like the sound issues are fixed. Ah, you're the dude from 2 weeks ago that was kind enough to tell me my voice was completely fucked, wasn't it? Yeah, seriously, I've no idea what was wrong with it. I restarted the computer and it was gone. Like, no problem. I've no idea. I'd never encountered that issue before. I think my computer was just trolling me. It was like, so you want to get on and start streaming this year and get on with it nice and quick. Fuck you. Yeah, it was weird. But yeah, all seems better now. How are the levels? They okay? Done my best to check them and sort that all out. Hopefully it's pretty good. I'm glad it fixed itself. Maybe some weird OBS stuff. Yeah, probably. It just... Machines, man, they troll you. They just do. Like, the amount of times I go to play, like, you know, games, emulators and stuff, and the controls, like, with the different pads just go, nope. And you spend half an hour setting it fucking back up when you just wanted to play 20 minutes of Mario Kart, you know what I mean? Computers. Ain't they fun? Right, so we've explored a fair old amount. Not everything, not by any stretch, but we've done quite a bit. And yeah, the chat's getting lively. I've got 2 whole viewers here, and neither of you are bots. Like, what are the odds? Here we go. Pretty awesome. It was a pleasure to have you both here. We were just talking Van Halen. Don't suppose you like Van Halen, do you, Ray? RayFlux. Do you mind if I call you Ray? OldJoelGaming. Sounds great. Voice and game audio is perfect. Fucking A, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate the feedback. I'll bear that in mind going forward. And then the computer will just glitch and bugger it all up and we'll be back to the start. Call me Ray, sure. Pleasure to meet you, Ray. My name is Gray. Like 2 peas in a pod, ain't we? Oh, dear me. This is nice. Gotta say. This is like my 3rd attempt at streaming this year. The last one went okay. There was no one there, but that worked well for me, to be fair. I just played and enjoyed. It was lovely. And yeah, look at us now. 3 people for the 3rd stream. I think I found you on YouTube a few months ago. Not entirely sure. Oh, awesome. Well, you know, it's kind of, it's a low-level channel, but it's starting to get there. Might have been a tinnitus-related video. Probably, yeah. That's largely what a lot of my, you know, viewers are around for. Oh yeah, got ourselves a health node. Gray and Ray. I know, right? Let's see. Where do we go? We go this way. Alright then. So, we are heading off. Not sure where exactly yet. I guess we're just wandering. We're back at the start. Do I really want to be here? Now, for the record, if either of you guys have any idea where I'm meant to go, feel free to chime in, because I have a tendency to get lost doing dumb stuff. And not all of it particularly relevant or sensible. So you feel free if you just think, like, come on, Gray, like, it's that way. You know, just go there. Like, in the last recording I did, I wasted about 10 or 15 minutes. And a lot of health, like that, whatever. I wasted about 10 or 15 minutes looking for, like, a bookshelf. I don't know how I missed it. So yeah, feel free. Alright, here we go. So, we have explodey powers now, which is very nice. And I'm sure we can use that on some of these here somewhere. So let's have a look around and find out. Oh god, monster. Ah! Come on, man. I didn't draw first blood. I left you to it. And how do you repay me? Shoot me in the balls. Well, we're a girl. We don't have balls. But then we're a machine, aren't we? So, I don't know. All bets are off. And now I'm buggered. Can I go this way? No. No, I can't. Well, bugger. Oh, my God. Right. I'm sure there's a thingy around I can explode somewhere. There is. It's up there. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm sure I saw one. Tell me I'm right. Come on, game. Don't make me look bad in front of my 2 viewers, alright? There'll be red faces all around. I don't think so. I'll try it. Nope. You dicked me good, game. Whatever. Oh, come on then. So where now? Like, I've got myself a bit of extra health. That's lovely. I've got one more explodey point, which is, you know, equally lovely. I just don't know where I'm going. Suppose I could check the map. That's kind of like stopping and asking for directions, isn't it? And I am a bloke, so, you know. I'll sort it. We'll have a look. All the way up. Because, yeah, that one there, you guys can't see what I'm pointing at, but just trust me. That one there I can't get in. I need to be able to morph ball or whatever equivalent for that. So, I guess we just wander up and see what we can find. Nothing there. We can get up here now. Is that the right way? Not quite. Ah! Right, so... Nah, saying it. Kill this guy quick and head back. There you go. You're no match for my awesome powers. I've got one whole extra bit of health. Does the trick. Come on, please be an explodey thing. You look vaguely explodey. No. Well, bugger. So we've been that way. Cool. I guess we're heading up and to the right. There's a few bits there that maybe I can explore now. Maybe. Maybe at a push. Let's see. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm liking this game so far. It's really nice. Hasn't quite got the same, and it sounds funny, but the kind of sci-fi element of the first one, which was what really drew me in. I really like that creepy, you know, giant robot type vibe. You know, not mechs, obviously. I love mechs, but different fetish for sure. I was just playing Nier Replicant. Ever played that series? No, I haven't actually. Never checked out the Nier series. I remember, what was it? Nier Automatica, whatever it was called. That was really popular a few years back. I had some friends that were playing that. But I never got around to it. Again, tons of games I've been meaning to get around to and just not enough time. What was it like? Would you recommend for the channel? Alright. I don't think there's anything there worth bothering with. But I could climb up and have another look round to the right. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's do that. Pretty much just trying to find our heading now. We've got enough powers to work with to get a few things done. But we can't get up there. That sucks. Right, save again. Because why not? Yep, full everything. Awesome. No, that just fucks us. We don't want to go that way. And to the right. I'll check down there just to be sure. Just to rule this out. So I know what I've got to focus on when I, you know, actually find what I'm looking for. But yeah, one more quick look here. And then we're buggering off somewhere else. Come on. Right. So buggered me because... reasons. We're fine. Okay. Nope, nothing. I take it I can't blow through that. Replicant is a really nice remake of the first Nier. I really recommend it, mate. Okay, I'll give it a look. I love remakes. Like, I know a lot of people with gaming and stuff that like bitch and moan, oh, all these remakes. I fucking love them. Like, the Secret of Mana remake, which was kind of a 2D, 3D type thing. That was bloody brilliant. I love that. They streamlined some of the gameplay, but kept most of the actual core mechanics intact. It was awesome. And the Trials of Mana remake, which I think I still haven't finished. I'll have to carry on with that at some stage. Like, that was really nice. It sucked that it wasn't 2-player, but yeah. And then obviously the Final Fantasy remake. Like, Christ, I've got to play that properly. I really do. Before the second part of it comes out, because I want to be on it this time with that. And the Crisis Core remake, I've been playing that. That's phenomenally good. You know, same basic gameplay, but they've just streamlined a few things, bit of graphic upgrades, and it just keeps it fresh. Because I love playing the same old games again and again. Like, I'll still play the hell out of Final Fantasy VIII. That was the first game that really made me a gamer, you know? And it was just addictive fun as a child. I remember I spent, like, a whole term of school at like 9 years old, just playing it in the morning before school, and I got to like level 70 before we even left the garden mission, you know what I mean? So yeah. But no, I'll check that out for sure. I'll make a note of that. I'll crack on with that. Got a couple of things to make notes of. Gonna have to check out my idea of sitting and reading a book and chatting with people on here and just like... I don't think you're allowed to drink a whiskey, are you? Maybe. I'll just mix it with Coke and I'll pretend. It'll be fine. And just have a nice chill time. Right, so we're back here. Let's see. Where next? Can I zoom out? I really want to zoom out. I can't zoom out. Well, how are you then, game? Is there something to the right I can check out? I'm not sure. Gonna wander around a little more. See what we can find. Save again, just to be thorough. There's got to be something I can blow up somewhere. That's obviously what the point here is. Because I've got that ability, I've got to use it on something. Automata is the second one, and that's one of the best games I've ever played. Okay, so, you know, highly recommended to put it mildly then, yeah? Noted. We will check that out at some point on the channel or in a stream. So I've got a lot of games that I want to stream because I kind of can't fit them in on the YouTube channel. Like, what was that game called? It's not Monster Hunter. It was on Newgrounds. Funny enough, this is going to sound funny. But I checked out Newgrounds because this was a few years ago now. When Tumblr basically shut down, didn't it? Because they stopped doing, you know, all the not safe for work stuff on it, didn't they? So everyone evacuated and went to, like, Newgrounds and stuff. And I was laughing my head off at that, because the last thing I expected to see, like 15 years on after the Flash game craze of, like, the early 2000s, was Newgrounds having a bit of a resurgence, you know? But it did, and there was a few cool games popping up on there, which was really funny. And one of them was Monster Sanctuary, I think it was called. That was it, which was like Final Fantasy meets Pokemon. I really want to play that. But again, it's kind of niche, so I don't know how to fit that on the YouTube channel. But I'm sure we'll manage it on a stream at some point. And yeah, I'll check out the two you recommended. Well, they're called the Nier series. Yeah, they're pretty damn popular. Again, I know everyone was playing Automata like however many years ago it was now. It must be pretty good. Right, I can't get through there. Not a problem. So this whole chunk here I can write off. So many games, so little time. Yeah, I know, right? Such is life. But I'm managing a few. I'm pretty happy with that. Here we go. Right, so I don't think there's anything down here. Like, we've come full circle. I'm right back where I started. What a pain in the ass, eh? There's got to be something I can do with those red things. Whoa, what did I do? I made it orange. Ah, so it's a waypoint. Okay. What about down there? Maybe. Maybe. Let's go all the way to the left. Well, you know, west. I don't know. And let's check that out quickly. We're just trying to, you know, tick off our options and leave the one true path ahead. So, like I said, as a kid playing the Metroid games, I just didn't quite have the temperament to just systematically work through and figure out where everything was. Just wasn't something that come naturally as a child. But then to be fair, like I say, Final Fantasy VIII was the first game that really made me a gamer, and I didn't play it well to begin with, that's for sure. Because I completely ignored the tutorial, so I just ignored the junction system. Ah, here we go. And I, you know, was fine till I got to, like, the first main boss. I was just like, what can't I beat this guy? What can't I even use my potions? What fucking rip? And then my older brother played it, and he explained it. Just look, you dildo. It's, you know, and it all made sense after that. Right, so I can't get through. Boomerang don't get through. That's fine. I can tick that one off. Let's go check out up there. Because why not? I get up there. Yes, I can. I mean, obviously, I've been through here before. Why did I ask? There we go. Oh, we will figure it out. And I'll come back and kill that guy for sure. I'm looking forward to that. Don't know how yet, but I'll figure it out. I'll be hella pissed if he's one of those guys that you just can't kill. And why is that not filling in? Can I damage him with that? Ah! I did a thing! That was like a big brain moment, that was. Alright, noted. Don't think it damages him. No. I'm pretty sure the spire's fallen did. Yeah, make mental note of that. Right. So, I think I can get up there now. I think. I don't know for sure. But I might have a way on. Let's find out. Yep. Up, up, up. Arriba! What do you mean you can't climb that? Gotta wait for him to move, don't I? Well, I think of the laughing scene from FF10. I think it's a laugh. Putting it mildly. Yeah, it is brilliant. Like, don't get me wrong. The voice actors in that is clearly meant to be fucking awkward as all hell. It was deliberate. But it's still awkward as hell to watch, even knowing it was meant to be awkward. It was just weird. It didn't need to last 100 fucking years. Alright? They could have just had a minute or two of it and moved on, and we could have all been happy, but no. Had to drag that out. Do you know what I find really funny? Like, all the remakes or remasters of it, at no point do they add in a button or a function that allows you to skip the cutscenes, which most of us would really bloody like. Yeah, that laughing scene is legendary for a reason. And I think all I gotta do is drop all the spires on this guy. I don't know if I've already dropped them all or if I've got to come back in. That was premature. That was stupid. I gotta come back, don't I? But at least we know what we're doing now. We're murdering this guy. That fills me with a lot of joy. A lot of positive feelings. Yeah, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna come back in. We'll start fresh. FF10 was really good. It took me a couple of goes to complete that. I don't know why. Because, you know, it was awesome. But yeah. In the Japanese version, he sounds like a crow. I'll have to check that out, man. It's one thing I'm starting to enjoy is like watching anime and playing video games in different languages at the moment, which, you know, sounds weird, but like, I really want to learn another language. I'm starting to learn some Spanish because my best friend, you know, if you've seen my YouTube videos, you might have seen her at some point. Because we do a lot of the horror games together because, you know, she reacts to them beautifully. And it's just good fun. I love playing games with friends and all that. You figure I would have started streaming sooner, eh? But whatever. But, what was I saying? I've lost track. I think my brain was filled with the idea of killing this guy, like consumed with the idea of it. So yeah. What's that? Caw, caw. Caw, caw, caw! He's pretty like that in English, to be fair. That was it. Yeah. Playing games in different languages. And honestly, I've just been watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Again recently. Like the first show, the classic. Just watching it in Spanish. And God, I'm picking up quite a bit. A surprising amount, I've got to say. So yeah, I might have to check out some of these games and just, you know, it's just fun to do in my spare time, just to lightly pick up bits of, you know, different language stuff. I like doing that where it makes things productive and fun. It's like the grown-up approach to wasting all my time playing video games and watching cartoons. It's great. I will be playing FF10 again at some point. What did you make of FF10 I thought that was pretty cool in places. The last time I played that was when I, funny enough, what was it you mentioned, Ray? Tinnitus videos. Last time I played that was when I had that really bad fucking tinnitus spike about 6 years ago. And yeah, that was one of the few things, because it was kind of easy to play, and it was just really fun with the job class system and that. That was really nice, and it got my mind off the ringing a little bit. So yeah, I've got a soft spot in my heart for 10-2, even though I haven't really played it a ton. Right, come on. I've nearly got him. Like, he's bright red. That's clearly a good sign. I like FF10 a lot, though. It's the end of classic Final Fantasy for me. Yeah, I know what you mean, because like the next main one in the series is 12, and that was very different. And I like a lot of the elements of 12, but I just couldn't get into it. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I just didn't resonate with 12. Maybe I'd feel different now. If I went back and looked at it now. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that one was, Come on. There you go. Fuck yeah! Oh! Huh? That feels good. Oh my god. Oh, that was everything I dreamed it would be. 10-2's battle system's pretty cool. Yeah, I love the job system, and obviously classic fucking Final Fantasy, right? But the way you could switch between and the way you develop the skills, I just love that. It's just straight up RPG, but with Charlie's Angels vibes as well, which, you know, if you're into that, it's great. But yeah, so we beat the guy. We did good. I'm going to steal all of his power, even though I don't need it all, but just to be greedy and rub it in that I definitely killed him. Cool. Now maybe there's something I can do around here, but I call that definite progress, murdering that giant machine. That is definite progress. And it stops there, because I don't think there's a way up to... There's not a way up anyway. It's just a boss there. Gonna check the bottom left corner just to make sure something hasn't unlocked or whatever. Yeah, 10-2's battle system is pretty cool. Again, I love the way you learn the skills and stuff like that. It was just really fun grinding it. Did my first playthrough of 6 last year, and that was amazing. I still haven't completed 6. Like, I've played most of it. But yeah, I had a period a few years back where I just thought, right, I'm going to play through every single Final Fantasy in a row. You know, like all the classic ones, because I didn't grow up with those. It was more like, you know, 8, and then once I got older, you know, I managed to get 7 and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, like... all the classic ones, they're awesome. They've all got something about them that's really nice. Like, the first one's cool. Like, I used to play those games, like the Game Boy Advance versions of them, just to kill time while I was doing, like, singing exercises and stuff. This was back in my vocal scale phase, where I really was hoping that would develop my voice and stuff, and it didn't, to be honest. It really didn't. But it was just hours of, like, you know, playing Final Fantasy and doing all scales, like, and that kind of mental stuff. You know, it was good fun, honestly. It was good fun. But yeah, they're great games. 6, I definitely need to play at some point. But there's so many different remasters and remakes and things like that of it, isn't there? I think I'd struggle to pick which one. Can't believe we didn't get 6 and Chrono Trigger in the UK till way later. I know, right? Like, Chrono Trigger, I can't remember when that came out in the UK. And I didn't grow up with a SNES, but Christ, I'd have played that game as a kid. Like, Secret of Mana was similar, because my cousins had a SNES. I didn't. And I just was, like, burning with desire to play Secret of Mana. And it took until I got in my teenage years and learned to emulate properly and things like that, you know, to actually play that. And it was everything I dreamed it would be. I think the first time I completed it, though... No, I've completed it once on a SNES emulator, and then I completed the remake on the YouTube channel. That was good. Yeah, it was awesome. But nah, Chrono Trigger, like, legendary game. Have you checked out Chained Echoes? Because that's obviously, like, in the same way that Stardew Valley is to Harvest Moon, Chained Echoes is definitely that to Chrono Trigger. Or like Shovel Knight is to classic side-scrolling platform games, you know? It's really cool. And I'm just getting into that on the channel as well. There's so much left of it to go. It'd be awesome. But yeah, it did suck. Like, we missed out on a lot of cool stuff here in the UK. Just because it was late and we missed the momentum. The Chrono Trigger, classic game, man. Legendary RPG for good reason. So, let me think. Where am I going next? I'm gonna stop and have a drink. And just gather my thoughts. Really don't have many thoughts. Wondering where to go. Zoom. Ah, I see. Ah! Ooh! Oh, hello! How the hell are you? Alright then. Oh yeah, I gotta go up the mountain. That was the whole point of that whole damn conversation we had. I'm gonna be fair, like, I hate people. So, like, why do you think I'm streaming and not out socializing on a Saturday? It's a no-brainer, right? So no wonder I blanked her. But, okay, yeah, we gotta go up the mountain. What's that? I never had a SNES either. N64 was the first console I owned. For us, it was Sega. Sega Mega Drive. And I still remember, very clear, vivid memory of being 3 years old and opening that box. Because my cousins, well, my dad's brother, his kids, they had Sega and stuff. So obviously we played that when they come around and stuff like that when we visited them. And I was just obsessed with Sonic as a kid. And I remember, I think, I might be confusing it with my memories of getting N64, but I remember bugging the fuck out of my mum to get a Sega. And she did. We got it for Christmas. It was like 200 quid, and it's such a good memory. At 3 years old, you know? It's like a proper vivid memory of it. I remember my little brother, who would have been about 1.5, he was like in a diaper bouncing around because he was excited that we got a Sega. So yeah, that's really cool. And then, yeah, N64. I remember asking my mum, very nicely, actually, for like a 6-7-year-old boy, if we could have one. Because again, it was the same cousins. They had N64. I remember playing that at their house and just like the excitement, the physical vibrating with excitement playing Mario in 3D, you know. And yeah, for whatever reason, mum ordered it. I remember she ordered it from Argos. I sat and watched her order it. She's like, okay, it'll be here next Tuesday, which is like a week away. And at 6 or 7 years old, a week away to play a video game is like eternity. It was torture. But I made it, you know, obviously. And now I can buy games and download them instantly whenever I want. So yeah, life is good. Yeah, N64 was really good. I say, in our house it was Sega, then N64, and they were both fucking legendary consoles. I remember the pain in the ass it was, though, trying to play Majora's Mask. God, I had to wait till I was like 14, 15 for that. Because we just couldn't get the graphics card. I remember there was like issues with stock, you know? And we weren't the richest people either, to be fair. So like the idea of spending whatever it was on a game and a graphics card to have to bloody do it after you've already got the console and stuff was just like, tricky. But yeah, it was worth the wait with Majora's Mask. I remember I had half term at school when I was 14 or 15. And I borrowed it off my cousin. They had the walkthrough as well, like the proper, you know, guide. The book guide, and yeah, that was a fantastic week. I just barricaded myself in the room and played that. It was amazing. I love Sonic. Still replay Sonic 3 and Knuckles to this day. It's a hell of a game for Sega. Like, the music on it is phenomenal. The, you know, the graphics are brilliant. The gameplay mechanics as well, they evolve so naturally from Sonic 2 and stuff. Just, hey, you could finally fly with tails and things like that. It was really cool. And the Super Emeralds? Oh, man. Oh, it was so cool. Oh. Can I? Kill these guys quick. Or not. They'll kill me very quick. That works too. Oh. Oh, yeah. Have to bear that in mind. Oh, shit. Okay, so I keep falling there. That's obvious now that I think about it. Can I go somewhere else? Like, I've got to get up this mountain. Like, the map is very clear. Come on, mate. Oh! And now the beeping's never gonna leave. Remember the big cartridge for Sonic and Knuckles. Those are worth quite a lot today. They fucking are, aren't they? They're worth a ton. They cost more and more every year. They really do. It was a hell of a game. Did you do what we did and just, like, you know, chuck every game in it imaginable trying to figure out what would work or, you know, what extra levels you got and stuff? Hours of fun. Did I not do anything? I need them right in the blast radius, don't I? I can't get up there. I tried. Oh, yeah. Oh, good times, eh? Right, so it's not working this way. I don't see a way up. I'm going to... Maybe I can knock that along. Maybe. I'll try blowing it up for the hell of it, see what it does. What about if I hit it with the boomerang? No. Curiouser and curiouser. I don't know where I'm going. I think I'm going to go all the way to left, see if there's a way on from there. And if there isn't, I'm probably going to call it a day and come back fresh. But we'll see. I've got to go up, though. That's the main point here. At least we know what we're doing, alright? We know the vague direction. The rest is just details we can figure out. Ah, bad guy. Sonic Mania was really good. Played that a lot. I played it once. I don't know why. I didn't play it anymore. I just played it through just for the sake of playing it. And it was really good. You know? It's kind of been really funny with that, hasn't it? Because, like, Sega, they kind of refused to make, like, a classic Sonic game. And they have their reasons, like, you know, creativity and all that stuff. But they just keep making messes of games. So just having something that was just nice and straightforward and, you know, kind of nostalgia, but kind of a little fresh, you know, people fucking loved it. There was a meme going around that was like, you know, it was a quote from Sega that was saying, oh, we don't want to, you know, move backwards. You know, we don't think that's what anyone would want. And then it was just a picture of Sonic Mania, you know, the fans love it. It was funny. Meanwhile, yeah, that was a good game. Where to go? Have no idea. Maybe it's down there? Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't play Sonic Mania for the YouTube channel. That was a really nice game. And I had that, you know, when it come out and stuff. I just, don't know, I think it slipped away from me. I go down, I think. And over there? Can I get over there from here? Oh, I don't need to. Screw it then. Right, at least I filled that little bit of the map in. Tiny bits of progress. Baby steps, guys. Can I get up there? No. Oh, what to do? What about up here? I don't know. I'm gonna try blowing this up, see what happens. My logic was that the explosion's kind of purple, and that's kind of purple, and sometimes that's plenty. What's that? Sparkly Electric Jester. Mate, I've literally got it on my list to, like, check out, you know, just to see if it's something to look into for the channel, because I really love checking out those kind of retro style, but not quite games. And yeah, Sparkly Electric Jester is at the top of my list, man. There's like 3 of them, and they all look really good. I definitely want to check those out. I think they were done by the guy that did... What was it? The Sonic fan games. There was like... Before the prequel, I think it was. Something like that. It was like the story of how Tails, you know, got involved. Or something like that. So, I think it's by the same dude. And yeah, they look fantastic. I've definitely got to check those out. I really, really want to. Where now? I think we're kind of hitting a brick wall here, aren't we? I only have the first, and it's really good. Badass music. Oh, I am a sucker for games with good music. I've said this on a couple of my videos, but like what got me into music that wasn't just guitar, but still kicked ass was Sonic Adventure's soundtrack. So I am a sucker for games that have a good soundtrack. I just love it. It just enhances the whole experience for me. Like maybe it's being a musician, whatever, but then, you know, kick-ass music's kick-ass, and it just fucking psychs you up and gets you into the game more, doesn't it? So yeah, I will have to check out Sparkly Electric Jester, for sure. That sounds amazing. It looks good. It looks really good. You know, you can tell it's kind of like, you know, like a really good, almost fan game type thing. At least with the first one, the trailer I saw. But it just looks awesome. It looks like such a, from a place of love type product, you know? It just looks cool. How the hell do I get in here? There we go. You're dead. Act like it. Yeah, I will have to check that out. Okay. I mean, fuck all here I can do either, is there? No. Maybe I can go all the way down. I'm just trying to tie off any loose ends here so that I can, you know, start with good direction next time. Does that fall? It might fall. It might fall on me. It's gonna fall on me. Yep. Oh, I called it. What good did that do me? Oh, I can go up there now. I guess that's good. Yeah, I think the third Sparkly Electric Jester game is like, kind of Sonic Adventure looking, which, yeah, there's not enough Sonic Adventure style games in my opinion. I don't care what people say now, like, you know, Sonic fans are kind of doing what Star Wars fans did. And I mean before the sequels come out and, you know, they had legit reason to not enjoy Star Wars. But like where some people got so het up and passionate that they were like, you know, oh yeah, well this was good, but this bit's not. And, you know, then like, oh, best thing George Lucas ever did was not direct Empire and that kind of thing. And I think the Sonic fan base, fans in general, have kind of fallen into that trap a little of, oh, you know what, fucking Sega, not even Sonic Adventure was perfect, you know? Or, oh, even Sonic Adventure 2 was where it really started to go downhill. And, you know, like it used to be Sonic Mania, now it's Sonic 2. And then it's like, oh, well, Sonic Adventure's a little glitchy. Like, they were brilliant. They were fantastic games, all right? They still are. No, they're not perfect, but they're just really good. Sonic fans are never happy. No. And you can't blame them. Like, be fair, Nintendo, well, Sega, they do some questionable things with their choices, and then they don't implement them very well, because they rush them out the door. I think because they know fans will buy it, and they do. You know, they're still selling. But I don't know. I just don't know. What's that? I've heard it does Sonic 3D Sonic better than Sonic itself, so I need to get Spark 2 and 3 eventually. Me too, mate. For sure. Me too. Right. I think I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to save just to be sure. There we go. I'm going to drink my water. Ugh. Fantastic. We made some good progress. All right. I've got to figure out where we're going next. But I'll be resuming next week, probably next Saturday. I really hope you guys can join me. This has been a lot of fun. It's been a pleasure chatting with you. And yeah, I hope I have I'm getting loopy now. It's been a long session for me. I'm building up the time I stream with. But yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely day. I hope you join me again. And yeah, we'll carry on next time. We'll figure out where we're going. I mean, it's obviously got to be up there. But we'll figure out how to get there. The main point. Okay, mate. Great stream. Thanks again, guys. Really hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Take care till next time. Bye.